Hello, 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 hello there. This is Selkie ASMR, and welcome to this video. Thank you for joining me today. Now, this is a bit of an experimental video. If you couldn't tell, I am softly speaking because I'm going to be softly singing for today's video. And I thought whispering would be quite jarring, so I am going to be softly singing an assortment of songs that have brought me a lot of comfort, whether just by listening to them or singing or humming them myself. So I hope that they can do the same for you. I do have my iPad on my desk that has the lyrics. I know these songs pretty well, but it's just a safety net because I'm a little nervous. I don't sing a lot in front of people. Disclaimer, I'm not a professional singer. I sang in my high school's choir. I can hold a note. But I'm just a girl who enjoys singing and recording ASMR videos at the end of the day. So, please don't expect the next Billie Eilish or Clairo or anything. Yeah. Without further ado, let's get into our first song, which is going to be Jay's Lullaby. Darlin, I'd Wait for You by Delaney Bailey. Darlin, I'd wait for you even if you didn't ask me to. Tie a lasso around the moon and bring it on down to you. I'd bottle the feeling you give me and shelf that stuff for years to come. sun. I'd give you the sun if you asked me. You could have all of the time. You could have the stars and the trees, when dividing up the universe. You could have mine. You could have mine. Darling, I wish that you could give me some more time to herd the whole sky in my arms and release it when you're mine. I'd tell you I thought I loved you too. I just didn't have the words to say. That I'd put the peace in your backyard in hopes to be enough for you to stay. I'd give you the sun if you asked me. You could have all of the time. You could have the stars and the trees, when dividing up the universe. You could have mine, mine. You could have mine. I'd give you the sun. I'd give you the sun. I'd give you the sun if you asked me. You could have all of the time. You could have the stars and the trees, when dividing up the universe. You could have mine, mine. You could have mine, mine. You could have mine. The next song is Rises the Moon by Liana Flores. Days seem sometimes as if they'll never end. Sun digs its heels to taunt you, but after sunlit days, one thing stays the same. Rises the moon. that soon the autumn comes to darken fading summer skies. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Days pull you down just like a sinking ship. Floating is getting harder, but tread the water, child, and know that meanwhile rises the moon. Days pull you up just like a daffodil, uprooted from its garden. They'll tell you what you owe, but no, even so rises the moon. You'll be visited by sleep. I promise you that soon the autumn comes to steal away each dream you keep. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Our next song is Blossom by Porter Robinson. I close my eyes, for once I don't have to try. I'm well wishing for a life. I picture you happy. Oh, in the weeds we walked, your hand running through the moss. I was so lost in thought, but you were there living. You've taken me with you. Can I slow the days? I'll wish that I'll find the faith. I'll die and I'll save your place, and you'll never suffer. We'll stay together. Oh, it's not alright that one day we're out of time. I'll write you another life. I'm sorry for crying. It's just that I love you. One day can't be far enough. I had lost my sight, so you sang to me the beauty you'd been seeing. you're spending it in your head. I just want you laughing. I'm sorry for crying. I just want you happy. So at last, goodbye. I'll be happy just to have known you, and we wished each other well. The next song is Beautiful Stranger by Laufey. Beautiful stranger sitting right there, looked up at me and my dark curly hair, looked back for a second, didn't want to be rude. I tend to fall in love on the tube. Beautiful stranger sitting right there, reading the newspaper stuck to his chair. I swore that he smiled and I felt my heart drop. Heard the doors open, came to my stop. What if I hadn't left the train at Ladbroke Grove? Would I know his name? Maybe we would have exchanged a few words. A fairy tale moment could have occurred, but my beautiful stranger will have to remain a stranger until I see him again. See him again. Beautiful stranger catching my stare, it's fate we collided right then back there. I wonder if he felt the same thing too. Innocent crush on the morning commute. What if I would have stayed on the train, dared to stand up and ask for his name? Maybe we would have exchanged a few words. A fairy tale moment could have occurred, but my beautiful stranger will have to remain a stranger until I see him again. See him again. My beautiful stranger will have to remain a Shore by Delaney Bailey. I think I loved you in another life, where I was the sea and you were the shore. Like the tourist comes back to the beach, I come back to you for more and more and more. 'Cause you hold in my tide, I would die 1,000 times just to see you in another life. I think I loved you in 1,000 ways, 'cause you remain stagnant on my troubled days. No matter how far I drift away, you'll be there when I come back one day. 'Cause you hold in my tide, I would die 1,000 times just to see you in another life. I wish you'd come with me, move with the swells, my love. I love you too much to drift completely. Wait for me, I'll be back, because you hold in my tide, I would die 1,000 times just to see you in another life. In another life. The next song is While My Lady Sleeps. The original is by Chet Baker, but I am singing Delaney Bailey's version, which is, I believe, the same song, but just in major key instead of minor key. Did you know? Can you tell that I really like Delaney Bailey? While My Lady Sleeps. The moon will rise, but all in vain, for there's no use in shining But when her eyes discover just a lonely lover, she will hurry on with a sigh to the dawn, while the willow tree weeps and my lady sleeps. Starlight and moonlight, an amorous melody wasted. What can they mean when I'm yearning for kisses never tasted? The night may hold a million dreams, but when her eyes discover just a lonely lover, she will hurry on with a sigh to the dawn, while the willow tree weeps and my lady sleeps. That was the final song of this video. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope that you found it healing. I hope you enjoyed. Please like the video if you liked it, and leave a cute little comment. I would love to hear from you. Let me know if I should do this again or just some more softly speaking videos. And make sure to subscribe if you would like to see more videos from me. Alright. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Have a good night. Have a good night. Good night. Have a good night. You did well today. You did well